Are you actually looking for a remedy to clear up acne scars and textured skin? If you are, then I would love for you to stick with my video today, because what I am doing is walking you guys through my 5th microneedling procedure and talking to you guys exactly about how my skin is doing today. If you are interested to see if the microneedling procedure for acne scars and textured skin might actually be the answer to all your skin woes, then go ahead and keep watching, and I'm going to show you exactly how it's going for me right now. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for a bit, if you are new, I'm super glad that you're here today. My name is Lauren, and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the girl who thinks that she can't. My hope today is that you will consider subscribing and even hitting that notification bell so that you can get alerted every single time I upload new videos, which is every single Friday. And I also have a private Facebook community for girls just like you and me, where we kind of get together, we share tips and tricks, we share products that we love, we share products that we hate. I have a weekly show that I do each week, obviously that's what I mean by weekly, called Contour and Converse, where I create a makeup look with them, and I also can do my hair sometimes if I have enough time. But if you're looking for a community of people just like you and me, then we would love to have you, so you can click the link down in the description box and join it today. I'm also gonna ask that if you are super excited to learn about microneedling, or you're curious to see if this might actually be the healing procedure that you've been dying to find for your skin, that you would smash that thumbs up button, because it helps me out so very much. With all of that said, let's actually jump right into today's topic, which is my 5th, I can't even believe it is my 5th treatment that we are actually discussing right now with microneedling. I am nearing the end of my journey. I have one more session left to go. And so if you've been following me for any length of time, then I've obviously shared all of my procedures that I've had done thus far. If you've missed those, I'll link those for you up in the eye above, so you can go back and catch them and see what my skin looked like from the very jump. What we're gonna do today is roll into some footage of the procedure that I had done just a few short weeks ago, so you guys can kind of see and get an idea of what this actually would look like. And then of course, I'll meet you back at the end for a couple of questions and an update on how my face is doing. Let's go ahead and jump into the footage of my 5th microneedling session. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Hey everybody, I am back for the 5th microneedling session with Linda. She can probably wave her hand in the screen here. And then Jamie over here. I have had my numbing cream on for quite a while, so we're actually getting ready to start everything, and she's gonna be taking that off and then starting with the procedure. So here we go. All right, so she is gonna go ahead and use a cream cleanser this time to clean off my face, which is super cool. Something new she used. And then she starts with the Hibba Cleanse, and she's gonna go ahead and use these beautiful yellow sponges to start cleaning my face off from the cleanser and the numbing cream. And she does that a couple of times, as you can see. You guys know this by now if you've watched these videos. Linda is super thorough about cleanliness, and I love it a lot. And now she's going to use alcohol, and this is one of my favorite things too, is that first of all, alcohol is amazing because it smells so super duper clean. But you guys will see that Linda will go over my face several times until she gets a clean cotton ball. Pretty awesome.
Two thumbs up. We are so OCD, it's ridiculous.
People notice that though.
Yes.
They notice it. Like,
I'm gonna start, we'll just start with a 0.25.
okay,
And just see how you feel.
okay. Okay guys, so just like usual, if you've watched my other videos, she's going to make 3 different passes along my skin to ensure that she gets every square inch. So she goes vertical, horizontal, and then she goes diagonal. I do love this because I am just absolutely convinced that every square inch is taken care of, and that is exactly why she uses those directional patterns. And you guys can see we're already getting a little bit of pinpoint bleeding there on the forehead, which is awesome. It's what we want, and we got it really, really fast this time. It seems like the more I've done this, the more my skin reacts quicker, which is really great because you do want that inflammation and you do want to bleed quite a bit. You want to cause that inflammation so that your body goes in and does what it does, which is heal itself. Pretty awesome. And now she's going to take it up a notch here in a second, and what she's going to do is change the depth to 0.5, and she's going to do the stamping on my cheeks here, and you guys will actually see quite a bit of blood here, so don't freak out. It's supposed to look like that.
I think that's really all she needs because we're getting a lot of bleeding. Want to look into the...
Oh my gosh.
So I stamped a little bit in all the areas that really need it last time. This time I stamped it all.
Okay.
Like most like the cheek and the lower face area.
Yep. Oh wow, I'm red. That's awesome.
Too.
Yeah. All right, so we are moving on to the other side, and one of the things I was noticing that I want to point out is Linda's already changed her gloves again. It's one of the things that you'll see throughout all of my videos with her is that she constantly puts on a new pair of gloves, and I love that she does this because she is just trying to ensure that there is zero bacteria that is getting in my skin from anything that she's doing, and I just absolutely love that and wanted to point that out because as I was sitting here editing, I noticed how many times she takes off the gloves and puts on new ones. It's pretty cool. All right, so back to the stamping again, you guys, and just so y'all are aware, I do feel this a little bit. It's not terrible, just so y'all know, but it is something that I have found I'm a little bit more sensitive on each time we do this, and I think it's just because my skin is doing so much better at getting a reaction. And so just to let y'all know, we have done in the past as deep as 2 millimeters on the cheeks, but because I'm getting such a great reaction with everything, we haven't even needed to go that deep. Obviously, you guys can see at 0.5 on the cheeks, I'm getting a great reaction. And then on the chin, we did 1, and then on the mouth, we did 0.25. And I think the nose was 0.25 as well. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. We've gone as deep as 2 millimeters, but it just hasn't been necessary these past few times. We're getting a great result without it.
Honestly, you look great. You're beet red. Do you want to take a look in the camera?
Yeah, that's
Almost.
awesome.
We're going to do a little bit more right around the mouth.
Yep.
And I think everything else looks great.
Yeah,
This
that's,
mouth,
wow.
which is actually, it's not as red because I did only 0.25. That's why. But maybe I'll stamp a little and see if you can handle it. We'll just go very gently.
Okay.
Perfect. I think that looks great. All right, my love, how's it feel?
It feels great.
Feels okay?
Feels very sunburned.
Yay!
All right, and per usual, guys, she cleans me up, of course, new pair of gloves again. And then what she does is she goes ahead and puts sunscreen on my skin. We obviously live in Florida, so we protect our skin at all costs anytime we're out in the sun. And she is using the sunscreen from the amazing LC Cell line that she uses for this entire procedure. And that is pretty much it, y'all. It is done. All right, guys, we are done. Super red. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you on the 6th treatment and the last treatment. Bye. Hey, welcome back. If you're seeing my face, and that means you stuck with this video long enough to get to the question and answer session, good for you. I'm so glad that you're still here. So probably the real question you're wondering is, how am I doing today? And that is a great, great question. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that I am more confident in my own skin than I have been in all of the years of my life, actually. One of the things that Linda mentioned to me while I was laying there and she was actually doing the procedure was that my pores were like so small. She said that it looked like I had teenager pores, minus the acne, but that my skin just looked so youthful, and I'm obviously at this place now where I'm producing collagen. That happens about 90 days out from the time that you start. So obviously we're several months in, and I definitely notice a tightness to my face. My pores are definitely smaller, my skin is tighter, and honestly, you guys, if you follow me on social media, I've even posted a few like up close and personal selfies that you can see that I have nothing on my face. There's no filters. This just natural lighting. And so I would never do that, honestly. Like, I would be too self-conscious to do that. You guys see me on YouTube without makeup, and that's one thing, but to have something that just kind of stands on your Instagram with your face and in all your glory, that sounds bad. We're not naked. But either way, it like that really made me uncomfortable. And I'm really at this place in my life where I'm not anymore. I'm just really proud of my skin. I'm so excited to see that I don't have all the scarring that I used to have, that all the pores that I was worried about are just super duper small. And just that my skin looks actually really great. Whether I have makeup on or whether I don't have makeup on, it's just nice and it's smooth and it's texture free and I love it. So I wanted to share all of that with you guys. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys before we kind of close out this video is before the next procedure, which will be my last one, I will be going in there for a facial treatment. And for the life of me, the name of it has escaped me. I'll probably list it down in the bar here below when I do the editing for this video. But I'm going in for that because what we're going to do is we're basically going to clean out all of my pores before the 6th session so that we can maximize the amount of results that we pull from that 6th session. And so I'm gonna film that for you guys, so that's gonna be coming to you in a few weeks too, so stay tuned for that. But Linda thought that would be a fantastic idea for me to really maximize the results on that final session. And of course, I've said it before, and even in the other videos when we did the Q&A in the last video, and I'll link that video specifically here if you wanna catch the Q&A with Linda based upon y'all's questions that you had in the comments from all these videos. We did 6 treatments because yes, you can see amazing results after 3. Typically you don't see them before 3, but you definitely see them around that 90-day mark. But really to maximize what you want, some people need as many as 6 treatments, especially if you've had really bad acne, you've got really bad scars or texture. Go the full shebang, it's worth it. You can definitely space it out like I did. And in fact, for my 4th to 5th session, I think there was almost a month and a half of time, maybe almost 2 months because our schedules just kind of got jumbled and so we had to move the dates around. So you can totally do that. It's totally worth it to go for the 6 sessions. So I just want to encourage you that if you're thinking about it, don't do just 3, do the full 6. I promise you, you'll just be so glad that you did. So question down for you guys that I would love to connect with you down in the comments. If you have been following this journey and you're actually doing microneedling yourself, I would love to hear exactly where you are in your microneedling journey, how things are going for you, and how you're feeling about it overall. And then the second question for those of you who have not done microneedling but are in fact considering it is really, what is your biggest concern or struggle in wanting to pull the trigger with doing this for yourself? So I would love to hear from y'all down in the comments. It would make my day to connect with you. Obviously, I'm just talking to myself until you watch this or comment, so please connect with me down in the comments. That will be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a lot of information, and I hope a lot of your questions are answered about microneedling. And if you are thinking about doing this, I really hope that my video just gave you the confidence to go forward and do it. Your skin will thank you, and your confidence will thank you when you're done. If you haven't had a chance to follow me yet on social media, I would love for you to do that. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button now so that you don't miss any future videos. And I, of course, will see you guys in my next video next Friday. Have a great week and weekend, and I'll see you then. #ReformTomboyFamily. I'll see y'all soon.